normal father and daughter relationship. And then I went back to his house and talked to him. I spoke to him and I told him, all these things you've done, you don't see anything wrong with it? He was like not trying to be straightforward. In the end, I said, just answer me. You don't see nothing wrong with it? He said, no, he doesn't see anything wrong with it. I mean, he loves me as his daughter. In his words, I love you as my daughter. And that is my way of expressing my love for you.
Sorry. His way of expressing the love he has for you as his daughter was to rape you for 5 years.
Yes, that was his way.
And abort a pregnancy for you. And the doctor also took advantage of you.
Yes, yes.
As far as he was concerned, he said, that's love.
That's what he said. And while doing that, don't forget, I said he was also a pastor and he would preach. And I just look at him when he's standing on the pulpit and he's preaching. I also did not mention that while all this was going on, that year I was 19, was when I also confronted him and asked him this question. Did God really tell you to do this to me, to hurt me like this? And guess what? He quoted some scriptures.
What?
Oh yes. He quoted some scriptures. Proverbs chapter 11, where it says, there is he that scattereth and increaseth, and there is he that withholds
and tends to
poverty.
Oh, so if you withhold yourself from him, you tend
I'll
to
be
poverty.
ruined, yes.
But if you
allow him.
My God. This is manipulation on a different level.
Yes, of course.
If he was doing this with you, his biological daughter, it means he must have been sleeping with his church member.
That's undisputed, I believe. That's undisputed. He also quoted Peter's vision, where God told him a voice told him to rise, kill, eat, and says, do not call that which God has called pure or impure. So those are one of the scriptures. If God has called you for a purpose, the devil will want to frustrate that purpose. And I understood that. But all I kept asking God was, when will I leave this situation?
Or should the purpose be frustrated through someone's own biological father? Now, after you got pregnant,
yes,
and he removed it, did he stop sleeping with you?
Oh no, he didn't stop forcing me. His own method was more of drugging me. Because I really fought. I remember when I was 19 years old.
Don't tell me he continued till you were 19.
Oh yes.
He did?
Oh yes. I remember when I was 19 years old, nobody was around. I wanted to follow his wife out because I knew that I must not be in same space as he was. But he said, no, I cannot go out that day. I must not go out. And then we were home alone. And then that day I decided that I would probably unalive him. And I fought him that day. And that day I remember I was 19. I remember what I had on, and he was strangling me. Strangling me. He would tell me to, allow him touch me inappropriately. I would refuse. And a question came to my spirit to ask him, a pronouncement came to my spirit to say to him. I said, for what you've done to me and what you're doing, may God judge you. I screamed and said, God is going to judge you. May God judge you for all that you have done to me. And I asked him, what did I ever do to you? What did my mother ever do to you? That you would hate me this much and do this to me? And he was like, what did you say? I said, may God judge you. May heaven record this day that you will be judged. And then he took me up and slammed me on the wall.
What?
Yes, he slammed me on the wall. And I fell to the ground. My back was slammed on the wall really hard, and I fell to the ground and I screamed. I cried. I tried to run out of the house.
Yes.
The gate was locked.
Didn't you have neighbors?
It was the way he built his house was soundproof. The way he built his house, if you're speaking here, you can't hear if you're in the other room. So I ran out. I didn't know he locked the gate, and that was when he grabbed me by the neck and then my hair and dragged me on the floor. Dragged me into the room and then was choking me. And that was when he told me that he would kill me, bury me, and nobody's got to know about it. And then he choked me. I was already, blanked out. It was blurry. My vision was blurry. Then it's as though I heard a sound from a distance, a horn sound. And that was his wife. And that was how he left me.